Now, you said you've been doing this for 54 years. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is it's not a recent term by any stretch of the imagination, but when did you start to first see that thing coming out?
Well, yeah, I was born with dyslexia, and that caused me, because my brain doesn't work the way most people's brains work. It caused me to do a
Welcome
lot
to the
of
club.
what I now refer to as emotional labor.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a blind person that develops great hearing as a compensation. Um, and it was really my mother's death in December of 1967 that motivated me to get on the path that I'm on now. So I've really been doing, my dyslexia forced me out of my comfort zone, and it forced me to move through the fear and the anxiety that creates. And that process taught me things about myself and other people. Um, and that helped to develop my emotional intelligence, become a more inspirational leader, and raise my level of consciousness about what's going on in me and around me.
So that's whenever you started to develop it. However, the terminology wasn't around back then. So when did you start to see that coming out? Was that back in the 80s, 90s?
The term emotional labor actually was coined sometime in the early 1980s.
Okay.
And the term emotional intelligence was coined in the early 1990s.